Peter 2:17. Honor all men.
Honor all men. That's what the Most High told us. He said what? Honor all men. So, we got to honor all of our men that's dealing righteously. And we got to have respect for anybody, really, as it goes. We can cut, slice, and dice, and we can do it without getting disrespectful and just let the Most High's word tear them apart. Let the Most High come down with his hammer through his word instead of getting irate, angry when somebody don't agree with you or don't understand what you're coming with. Instead of taking it personal, instead of getting in your feelings and emotionals when things don't go the way you think they should go. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's the Most High that's giving the increase. One planteth and another water. The Most High, the Spirit, is giving the increase. So you really ain't doing much at all. The Most High is using you to drop the seed. He's using somebody else to water the seed. Nobody is ours. So we got to get that out of our mind. Can't be in a mindset of we want to build up followers and do this and do that. We got to be in a mindset of we're doing the work and we're professional and we're not taking it personal and we're standing in the spirit. And we do it like that. We don't have to worry about getting all jacked up. We ain't got to worry about that. Walk in the wisdom. He told us quick. He said, agree with your enemies quickly while they have you by the way. Not cuss them out, get irate, tell the police off and go off. And next thing you know, you end up in the coffin because of your emotions instead of staying spiritual and staying with the words of the Most High. Soft answer turns away wrath, that kind of stuff. Well, go ahead.
Servants, honor all men, love the brotherhood.
Love the brotherhood. This is very key and very important. He said love the brotherhood. That's what Israel as a whole, the nation, we're missing. Right now we're dealing with the Deuteronomy 28:54 curse of hating our neighbor. Dealing with the crabs in the boat. I actually wrote a book on it called The Valley of the Dry Bones. Dealing with not having love for the next so-called black man. They will never rise and never do nothing, period, operating in that spirit. Operating in that crab pulling down. He think he's something. He trying to outshine. He trying to get shine and notoriety. See, if we eliminate the pride, if we eliminate not loving your brother and not trying to stunt on the next person next to you instead of looking down to them, not feeling like people ain't on your level, try to come to a higher spiritual level and grow together. If you love each other, we shouldn't be, if I love a man, let me give you an example of my brother. If I really love him, would I be trying to stunt on him, shine on him, flash and diamonds and money in his face and look down on him and all that and not want to bring him up to where I'm at? If I really love him, would I do that? So that goes to show you where we at in our spiritual walk in this world, man, where the nation of Israel is. We dealing with flash and glamour. We dealing with the daggone incident with the Gucci where the brother said, I'm going to buy Gucci anyway because I can. Look, I'm about to go drop 200, 300,000 in the Gucci store while y'all do y'all. I don't care what nobody think. I'm going to do what I want to do. Then when you got a bunch of backlash, what he do? T.I., he got a lot of backlash from the public. Then he hired a publicist because we know he couldn't write it. He couldn't read. He got exposed on that. He couldn't read and write. So he had a publicist clean up his actions and clean up what he said to try to keep a good public image. Because at the end of the day, if he would have said that 15 years ago, if he'd have said that when he first got the title, he would have never made any more money. Cause I know I wouldn't have supported his fights. I wouldn't have bought one ticket if I knew what kind of a coon that Negro was. Not one. And I remember spending $100 to see his fight. $100 to see that crap, man. And for him to turn around and slap the whole nation in the face. Tell him I ain't worried about what nobody else think. I make my own trail. I blaze my own rules. So I'm going to drop all this money in a Gucci store. Okay, well, whatever. Then he going to come back and say, well, we should just not just boycott Gucci, but boycott all white people. I'm like, yeah, we agree with that. Why didn't you say that from the gate? You was trying to be funny. But it turned around and blew up in his face. Why? Because our people are dealing in a spirit of superiority. They want to beat somebody. The only thing that shows me when you do that is you lacking in the area. You don't have self-confidence. You don't have good self-esteem. You need that Gucci belt. You need to spend $1,000 on a pair of Gucci shoes and spend $15,000 or $5,000 on a Gucci outfit to make you feel good. Why can't you feel good without it? I got a little t-shirt on representing the brothers that I love, and it only cost me a couple dollars. I'm happy with it. Why can't we be happy with that? Why can't we feel sufficient? That's why we gotta get past that, man, and work on spiritual growth, spiritual healing, because that's a sign of spiritual sickness. When you need a material to make you feel like you somebody. The Most High already told you somebody. Hold that, brother, and get Deuteronomy 7-6 real quick, just to drive the point home. This is all you need. This is all you should need to hear in order to feel like you are somebody. You ain't gotta get confirmation from a man or confirmation from a woman or from your friends or from the school, or you ain't gotta be the big shot. You ain't gotta be the big man on campus. You don't need that. Be complete spiritually. Know that you are perfect in the way that the Most High designed you. He designed us perfectly. They say nobody perfect, right? Yeah, we are perfect. Most High didn't make any mistakes when he made the nation of Israel. He made everything the way it was supposed to be. But go ahead and read that.
Deuteronomy 7-6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power.
Mm-hmm.
Yahweh thy power have chosen thee to be a special people.
To be special. He told us, you are a special people. So if he feels like that, why don't you feel like that? And your close ones, embrace somebody you don't know. That's when you're doing something. Why can't you see the person you don't know and look at that man like, man, you know what? You are a melanated Israelite king. You special. Work on getting right. This is all spiritual. It's a spiritual thing. Our people are dealing with spiritual sickness. Why? Because we've been destroyed over here in captivity in America, and we got everything twisted. We think good is evil and evil is good. I looked at the daggone computer today on Facebook, and all I seen was blonde weave, blonde weave, blonde weave, blonde weave. I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking to myself, who said that this was beautiful? Was it the Negro? I don't remember coming out the womb thinking that white was beautiful. I was programmed, we was conditioned to feel like that and think that. We got to shake that off, Akim. We got to shake that off. But you can go back to that Peter, so you can drop that. The Most High chose us, and he selected us, and he told us that we're special. So any Israelite you see walking the planet is somebody.
Honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king.
Honor the king. So that's telling us, he's telling us to keep that order, man. Love the brothers. So when we come to the camp, we got to have a strong brotherhood. That is very important, man. It is very important for us to be brotherly with one another and to prefer one another. That's what the scriptures say. Prefer one another. Love the brotherhood. Brotherhood is everything, man. Without it, we ain't doing too much, man. So we got to love one another. You know, I got to be able to trust you. You got to be able to trust me. I can't think that I'm dealing with snakes. I can't feel like that, man. You can't feel like that. And that's the problem with us in our hoods and ghettos. We don't trust the next so-called black man, woman, and child. We don't just trust them. We don't want to deal with them. We just like looking at them like they the enemy. When really they going through the same thing you going through. In hell and captivity, being hunted by the so-called white man. So we got to come to a level where we can get past that. We got to respect who the king. He said, honor who? The king.
Honor the king.
The king is Yahushua. We got to honor him. Honoring him means we've been obedient to his word. What was his word? To love, he said the two greatest, not only, but the two greatest commandments is to love the Most High with all our heart, mind, and soul. Second, like unto it, which means equal, not beneath, but to love your neighbor as yourself, 1 John. So it's very important for us to have strong brotherhood, strong unity. That's very important over anything carnal that we can gain in this society that we live in. This most wicked society is about to be burned to ash. So we might as well let go of the desire to that and gain the desire to one another. We're going to get a whole lot more accomplished together than apart. There's always strength in numbers, period. When we get ourselves together, that's why in this camp, my focus is building up the brothers and building up the brotherhood. We need to be solid, strong, 100 in every aspect of our lives. So we got to get our diets together. We got to make sure we're taking herbs. We can't be dying at 45, 50, having heart attack, stroke, diabetes, and heart failure. We can't be doing that, man. We cannot do that. We got to clean our diets up. Add fruits and vegetables. Drink plenty of water. Take your herbs. Drink your teas. You know, I got a whole class on herbs I want to bring out. You know, there's herbs that prevents different cancers and heart disease and all that. They got herbs for everything, man. So we got to work on that. We got to get that down solid. So we got to honor the king. We got to prefer our akim, loyalty. What does that mean? That means we gotta, when you say, go to Matthew real quick. I think it's Matthew 18. When it says love the brotherhood, that means I need everybody to agree to adhere to this. Agree to what the Most High says. We get the 15th verse. I'm trying to get there with you.
18:15.
We got to do this.
Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained thy brother.
That's it. There's no excuse for your brother not hearing you if he offends you. There's no excuse for you to go talking about him behind his back, running up and down as a talebearer without addressing the issue, addressing the brother, and trying to get it correct. Agree to embrace the protocol that Yahweh told us to follow dealing with brotherhood. If you can't deal with this, or you can't deal with brotherhood, you might as well go ahead and keep it moving now, because we're going to adhere to this. We're going to operate in this. If somebody do me wrong or wrong me, I'm going to do what? I'm going to go and tell him his fault between me and him alone. Can we just agree to stick to the brotherhood protocol? This is the brotherhood protocol right here. This is what the Most High, Yahweh, through Yahweh Shai, is telling us to do. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai? These words is in the red. Can we do that? And if you agree to do this, you have to do it. Ain't no going back. You have to do it, man. Stick with it. Stick with this. You are agreeing to stick to do this. We're creating spiritual warriors. That's the topic of tonight's topic. Creating spiritual Gabarium of Yahweh. Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Creating warriors in the faith.